Welcome back, everybody. Again, we're doing our Creature Commandos review now.
We're getting our shows out of the way.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing Creature Commandos now.
Not just
We're
Creature Commandos season finale.
season finale, season 1, episode 7. As always, it's Nerd. You're gonna get a close show on one of our co-hosts, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? On a wonderful Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, live show episode number. I don't fucking know anymore.
We don't care.
It's just too long of a title for us to fit the number in there.
Just tune in.
Yep. But I hope you guys are having a good day. We just did our episode of our what's it called? Our review of Star Wars Skeleton Crew episode 7. Mm-hmm. So now we're here to do Creature Commandos episode 7. Yay!
Yo. Hey, we're excited about these shows.
Hell yeah!
Comparatively to other shows that we previously watched.
Yeah. Brad, so shit, I don't know what to do to fluff in that 5 minutes that we usually have for. Yeah. We talked about the Fantastic Four trailer.
Yeah, well, we talked
Brad,
about
what's this Alto Knights thing with Robert De Niro?
Oh, we're I didn't even know what the fucking title for that was. I just know it's De Niro versus De Niro. I'm telling you, I feel like they were like, why pay for 2 Italian actors when we can just have the one? It's more efficient.
Yep.
I don't know. It seems very stupid to me, but I don't fucking know, Roll. You had the de-aging of De Niro.
You too.
You had the de-aging of De Niro a few years ago.
Work all that well.
It didn't work very well, and now you have double De Niro.
Yep.
Hey.
Stacey says pretty sure fluffing will get you booted off YouTube.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But it'll get us onto another site.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this, Brad? Like,
well, you remember a couple weeks ago I asked you the same thing. I'm like, did they just not want to hire just another, like, is Pesci not available, or like, what?
I don't understand what we're doing here. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, like, why have 2 actors learn the roles when you can have 1 actor learn all the roles?
Oh, I mean, Brad, I didn't get to ask you for your thoughts on the Royal Rumble.
Oh, I thought it was good. Well, let me kick back. Women's Royal Rumble, I liked until the ending. I mean, like, we knew
Charlotte wins.
We knew Charlotte was gonna win. Like, that was no, like we knew that. So whatever. The Cody versus KO was a fucking barn burner. I legit, I was like, when I don't know how KO sold that at the end as well as he did, where he basically just folded into himself, and Cody hit it so perfect where his head went through the ladder and he was just folded in half, and I'm just going, I think everyone was like, Cody might have just killed KO. Like, that was pretty rough. So, I mean, it was a very realistic finish. I really enjoyed that match. Who else?
The tag match between DIY and MCMG.
That was very good. I mean, it was the Street Profits. Like, of course, it ended that way. But I thought, for the most part, I did enjoy that tag team match more than I thought I would. So yeah, it was pretty good. But the Men's Royal Rumble, I did not expect that ending. I'm thankful they didn't have Logan Paul win, or I think the people would have burned down that arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been throwing like beer bottles or whatever the hell into the middle of the ring. Don't you miss those days? those old days of wrestling where just beer gets flung into it and like hits Scott Hall in the head, and
Oh, I'm sure that the talent don't miss that, Brad.
or ECW where they throw the chairs into the middle of the ring. I'm sure talent does not miss that,
No, I'm pretty sure talent does not miss that, Brad.
but it made good television.
Yeah, sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure talent does not miss that at
No,
all.
probably not. Just a beer bottle flinging at your head.
What, but like, what do you? I don't look. I'm seeing people who are really not down with this Jay decision.
Jay's hot. Let's like he's has heat on him.
Yeah.
Like he is. I mean, I saw people comparing him to like he was like kind of Cena when Cena had like major heat on him. I think Jay deserves it, but I don't know how you go forward like to WrestleMania.
Man, thought. Will can do it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's literally probably what it was, dude. Yeah, that's literally probably what it was, Stacy. But continue, Brad.
Yeah, I don't. I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know either, Brad.
I don't know how you really go forward with the storyline from here, but I think it'll be interesting.
I think he's challenging Gunther. I don't think he's challenging what's it called Cody, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like the decision. I'm telling you, Brad. Those last 10 minutes of the Rumble, man. Fuck, dude. From the moment that Punk eliminates Seth and Roman, Logan eliminates Punk, and they fight outside the ring, and then fucking Logan gets eliminated, and it's Jay and Seth, Jay and Cena, and they have their match, and just like, oh, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. And just the way that Cena sells himself getting eliminated, amazing, loved it. And then just to go back there during the press conference and just deliver fucking one of his best promos, and it's not even in front of a live audience like that.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, man. I liked the Rumble. I thought it was a great time. It was a great show. And that men's Rumble has to be like one of my favorite Rumbles of all time. Also, they kicked it off with fucking Penta and Rey. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that said, now we can go ahead and do this thing, Brad. So if you haven't seen episode 7 of Creature Commandos, you should probably get out of here. We care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. This is your one and only spoiler warning. And it is effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad. Welcome back, guys. We are doing this thing, season 1, episode 7, finale here, titled A Very Funny Monster. Nina's birth proves unexpectedly complicated for her parents. Meanwhile, Flag and the Amethyst Knights do whatever it takes to stop the Creature Commandos from killing the princess. Directed by Matt Peters, written by James Gunn, and created for television by James Gunn, starring Indira Varma, Sean Gunn, Alan Tudyk, Zoe Chow, David Harbour, Frank Grillo, Steve Agee, Maria Bakalova, Deirdre Bader, Viola Davis, Sankrish Bala, and more. Let's see if we got any trivia in this, Brad. It's definitely been enough time for them to upload something, right?
Mm-hmm. I would imagine.
When Nina is swimming underneath the princess, it is an homage to the creature from the Black Lagoon. Yep. Mirroring the scene where Gilman is swimming under Kay. Yep. That's it, Brad.
That's it. That's everything.
Yeah. All right, Brad. Here are my initial thoughts. This is my favorite episode of the series. And it is on par or even better than the one about the weasel.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's almost on purpose that the show makes you forget that we haven't learned about Nina? Because Nina kind of feels like she's always kind of in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what she is. She's always been an outcast, right? For who she is. So you get to this episode and you're like, holy shit, wait, we're getting this backstory about Nina. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? And you learn such a heartbreaking story about Nina. And I love the way that James Gunn does this episode here by including that, but also reminding us that, like, she's the heart of this team. And now that is passed on to the bride. But Brad, what is your initial thought? What are your initial thoughts on the episode?
I thought this was I agree with you. I think this is the best episode of the season. I think the finale ends off with quite a bang. And we should really get used to James Gunn killing off characters in these series. Because had you told me at the beginning, like, Nina would be one of those that would, be dying, I would be like, well, like, we barely got to know her.
Barely got to know her.
We barely got to know her. And then we kind of get the past, we get a very compelling story throughout it. And I think that the main thing you get out of this is the bride steps up and becomes the leader.
Yeah.
And that, she takes it into her hands and she figures out, like, Rostovic is a threat. And kills her for it. And maybe she didn't fully comprehend it, but Rostovic still killed her friend. So she had to die. But I think it was very well done. I think this whole season has been very good storytelling. And
God, but like, there's so many things that come, like, full circle in this series. I mean, in this episode, like, the bride, beating the shit out of fucking Frankenstein.
yeah, which Frankenstein deserved it.
Yeah, and that the weasel saving the princess because, he finally gets to do what he couldn't do for that little girl.
Yeah, and, like, the princess was, like, nice to him. And, like,
Which, they end up, saying that they're going to make a monument for the weasel in Pakistan. Oh, God, I fucking love that character so much. And then, of course, Dr. Phosphorus, it comes not full circle, but it just shows you, like, oh, Dr. Phosphorus isn't fully invincible as we think he is.
Yeah.
He can be injured.
And I mean, the weasel's teeth apparently are pretty freaking strong.
Pretty strong. So it really does kind of give us a little bit more, like, questions to answer for a second season. Like, what is the weasel really? Like, what is he? Like, it's not just a fucking weasel that grew more. Like, there's got to be more to this guy. Man, the Superman movie's going to be short in that game.
Oh, you got used to Superman? Nah.
Nah,
bro.
Fucking,
Here's a kryptonite bullet to the head.
and and of course, what happens to Nina, man? And then, fuck, dude, like, this whole episode, you learn about her, and I should have fucking known, Brad. I should have known this motherfucker would do this, right? Like, what kind, like, this is the guy who made fucking the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which, most of the characters you get introduced to in the first 20 minutes of that movie die. So, of course, one of my gripes is that this show follows the formula of a Suicide Squad, which kind of, like, to me, makes it feel like a little, like, derivative of it. And it's kind of like, well, I kind of would like you to do a little bit different. But where I ask it to do differently, I think it's in the way that, like, he presents the show. Mm-hmm. Like, it is a lot more raunchier. It is way more, violent than fucking the Suicide Squad was. So, I like that. But, Brad, what do you think about, by the way, I got my question was answered, Brad. Amanda Waller believed Rick Flag right away.
Yeah. Yep. Sure did, even though, well, and I mean, I don't blame her. Like, if you had all that laid out for you, and you had Clayface there, who was copying someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would have fallen for it too. But I think the bride seeing through it and seeing that Rostovic was trying to do bad shit. And
Mm-hmm.
I personally think even if the bride didn't think that, like, she still would have killed Rostovic for killing Nina.
Yep. And fuck, dude. Like, she fucking cries for her, bro. Like, holy shit, man. Like, what's it called? The bride this whole season has been very emotional. Has been very she's had a wall up this whole season.
Yeah,
And in that last moment, she admits, she's like, you killed the one person who actually had a fucking heart in this team.
yeah.
And she says it, you killed my fucking friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
And she
and
fucking cries, man.
I mean, it was a great, poignant episode.
Yeah, she cries.
And it was definitely one where, we didn't have much from the bride in previous episodes in my
No.
mind. Like, the bride was there. But in this episode, she really steps up, and it's like, okay, this is the leader now.
Yeah. She has to lead them. And of course we what's it called? We get introduced to the new team,
Yep.
which of course the Weasel, Dr. Phosphorus, the bride, and you have King Shark,
King Shark.
a newly built Swole GI robot.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one more person, right, Brad?
There's, Khalees and Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, yeah. So, I cannot wait for a second season, Brad. I think that this show has earned its second season, and for it being the introduction to James Gunn's DCU, I think it's gonna be.
Well.
I think it's fucking awesome. I loved it.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, this is such a great show, man. From the beginning, they were very much adamant about the style they were making.
Yeah.
And they were very much in your face with like the jokes and the violence and the sexual, nature. Bro, they gave Nina so much fucking ass in this show, bro. Like, you want to tell me why the fuck she got that much ass, bro? He knows the man. I know the man that you are, James Gunn. I know who you're catering to. I know exactly who you're catering to. But Brad, any other final thoughts about this episode?
No, I'm glad there's a second season coming out. I think if this is kind of the James Gunn version or reboot of DC, I think he started it very well. I think a lot of fans who don't know these characters, they did a great job of giving background info throughout the show, as well as giving us a fun adventure to watch.
Yeah.
I think it went well, and season 2 is. I hope it'll be better, but I think this one was great,
Yeah.
and I hope we
man.
get to see some live action versions, like of a Dr. Phosphorus or
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, in like a Peacemaker or freaking a Batman or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably not Batman, not the Matt Reeves Batman anyway, but
Yeah.
future stuff.
Future stuff. Nosferatu. Not Eggers one, right? No, not Robert Eggers. Nosferatu. Yeah.
And maybe we'll see G.I. Robot in real life. I don't know. I've seen the memes.
I fucking hope so, bro. I have to say this though, because of course it ends like that, but we do get a nice little, final scene.
Mm-hmm.
Poor old woman. That old woman's gonna die, Brad.
Yep. Yeah. Eric's he's gonna
Yep.
flip.
Yup. I think I don't know. I think with that being said, Brad, I think it was actually a really good idea that fucking Rick Flag Sr. never confirmed to him that they were friends.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Cause you probably would have gotten killed too.
Probably been dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. At least this one doesn't have a dog, right? I didn't see one.
I didn't see one, so thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. great episode. I think it brought it emotionally. The writing was great. And of course, the princess is dead. So now, the U.S. is going to be at war with Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And we'll see where the fuck we go from that. I love this show. I'm giving this episode a 9.25 out of 10. And I'm giving the show an overall 8.75 out of 10. Great show. Great introduction to James Gunn's MCU. And I'm really, really excited for Superman. And I can't wait to see what else they're going to do with the TV side of things. Brad, final verdict on the episode and final verdict on the season.
I'm going to give this episode, I thought it was really great, 9.5 out of 10. And I'm going to give the season a 9 out of 10.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Are you interested to see a second season from this?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with King Shark. Because you know that shit's going to be hilarious.
He was great in the Suicide Squad. So
yeah. And the Harley Quinn. He's in the
Harley Quinn show.
Yeah. I mean, so King Shark's just hilarious.
Yeah. So now hold on, I'm pretty sure this. So what the fuck is the schedule now? I'm pretty sure. Because we have the Superman in July, right? So Superman July 11, 2025, and Batman Part 2 is in now it's changed, right? And we have a Waller show, we have Paradise Lost and Lanterns. So all of those are still not, do not have a certain date yet, but
and we know we'll probably get Cena back.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker. Oh yeah, Peacemaker season 3. That's right. Peacemaker season 3 is supposed to be dropping this year.
Yeah,
like in September, I think. So we got our hands full, but yeah, dude, great way to open this up, man, and great way to really introduce us to James Gunn's style again with DC. If you're you're a first time viewer of this, if you didn't watch the Suicide Squad, I hope people go and watch the Suicide Squad now after watching this.
Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad.
And then watch Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Because I think it's gonna really just open your doors and open your eyes
to what James Gunn is bringing to the DC universe.
Yeah, but I'm still very much waiting to hear all the people who are gonna be bitching about Superman. Because they'll be like, "What the fuck? This isn't Superman." It's like what? It's like it's James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just wait and see. We'll see.
Yeah. But with that said, that concludes our review of Creature Commandos episode 7 and our season 1 reviews of the show. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com. Or the Nerdcore and Score, Instagram at the Nerdcore. Letterboxd at the Nerdcore. Patreon.com/Nerdcore. TikTok at the Nerdcore. Discord link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode that drops on the channel. Leave a like on the video. 5 stars on your favorite podcast app of choice and follow us on that app. All that helps us out so freaking much. Now, this Saturday, we do our review of Skeleton Crew episode 8. And then we just have ourselves a week off as we watch the first 3 episodes of Invincible and decide whether we should review them. If not, we're just waiting for Daredevil Born Again. Well, actually, we could just use that time to watch City of God.
Yeah,
if Fire Rages On and review that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But until then, if Invincible isn't good, we wait till the Born Again and we do the review of City of God and Fire Rages On.
Okay.
If Invincible is good, then we got some reviews to do.
We'll review that.
Yeah. But I'm not holding out too much hope, Brad. I have been soured by the last season.
Well, they know not to split it in 2 again, so
at
least they figured that one out.
But with that being said, Brad, let's go ahead and get him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you, the host, as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat again today.
Again.
Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, Swole GI Robot is the best GI Robot. Young Yoda out.